Explanatory. Adjective, intended to serve as an explanation. Botanical. Noun, something derived from a botanical, especially herbal, source. Adjective, of or pertaining to botany, relating to the study of plants. Friends. Noun, a person other than a family member, spouse or lover whose company one enjoys and towards whom one feels affection. Verb, to act as a friend to befriend, to be friendly to help. Melody. Noun, tune, sequence of notes that makes up a musical phrase. Diagnosis. Verb, to determine which disease is causing a sick person's signs and symptoms. To find the diagnosis. Noun, the identification of the nature and cause of an illness. Collaborator. Noun, a person who works with others towards a common goal. Empty. Noun, usually plural, a container, especially a bottle, whose contents have been used up, leaving it empty. Verb, to make empty, to void, to remove the contents of. Adjective, devoid of content, containing nothing or nobody, vacant. Defense. Noun, the action of defending or protecting from attack, danger, or injury. Bracelet. Noun, a band or chain worn around the wrist as jewelry, or an ornament. Verb, to surround with, or as if with, a bracelet, to ring or encompass. Knight. Noun, a young servant or follower, a trained military attendant in service of a lord. Cake. Noun, a rich, sweet dessert food, typically made of flour, sugar and eggs and baked in an oven, and often covered in icing. Verb, coat, something, with a crust of solid material. Interviews. Noun, an official face-to-face meeting of monarchs or other important figures. Verb, to ask questions of somebody, to have an interview. Classical. Noun, one that is classical in some way. For example, a classical economist. Adjective, of or relating to the first class or rank, especially in literature or art. Fascinating. Verb, to evoke an intense interest or attraction in someone. Adjective, having interesting qualities. Captivating. Attractive. Integration. Noun, the act or process of making whole or entire. Noun, the process of countering racial segregation. Immature. Noun, an immature member of a species. Adjective, occurring before the proper time. Untimely. Premature, especially of death. Demonstrations. Noun, the act of demonstrating, showing or explaining something. According. Verb, to make, to agree or correspond. To suit one thing to another. To adjust. Adjective, agreeing, in agreement or harmony. Harmonious. Adverb, accordingly, correspondingly. Books. Noun, a collection of sheets of paper bound together to hinge at one edge, containing printed or written material, pictures, etc. Verb, to reserve something for future use. Careless. Adjective, not concerned or worried about. Decades. Noun, a group, set, or series of 10, particularly. Champagne. Noun, a sparkling white wine made from a blend of grapes, especially Chardonnay and Pinot, produced in Champagne, France, by the Méthode Champenoise. Verb, to ply or treat with champagne. Adjective, of a very pale brownish gold color, similar to that of champagne. Given. Verb, detransitive, to move, shift, provide something abstract or concrete to someone or something or somewhere. Noun, a condition that is assumed to be true without further evaluation. Adjective, already arranged. Preposition, considering, taking into account. Carpenters. Noun, a person skilled at carpentry, the trade of cutting and joining timber in order to construct buildings or other structures. Collective. Noun, a farm owned by a collection of people. Adjective, formed by gathering or collecting. gathered into a mass. Complaining. Verb. To express feelings of pain, dissatisfaction, or resentment. Noun. The act by which someone complains. A complaint. Acid. Noun. A sour substance. Adjective. Sour, sharp, or biting to the taste. Tart. Having the taste of vinegar. Invention. Noun. Something invented. Issues. Noun. The action or an instance of flowing or coming out. An outflow. Particularly. Verb. To flow out. To proceed from. To come out or from. Judging. Verb. To sit in judgment on. To pass sentence on. Noun. The act of making a judgment. Kurtis. Noun. A traditional article of clothing worn in Afghanistan, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka, consisting of a loose, collarless, long-sleeved, knee-length shirt worn by both men and women. Beer. Noun. An alcoholic drink fermented from starch material, commonly barley malt, often with hops or some other substance to impart a bitter flavor. Verb. To give beer to someone. Cons. Noun. A disadvantage of something, especially when contrasted with its advantages. Pros. Noun. A convicted criminal. A convict. Noun. A fraud. Something carried out with the intention of deceiving, usually for personal, often illegal, gain. Noun. An organized gathering such as a convention, conference or congress. Noun. The conversion of part of a building. Baffled. Verb. To publicly disgrace, especially of a recreant night. Adjective. Thoroughly confused, puzzled, delighted. Verb. To give delight to affect with great pleasure. To please highly. Adjective. Greatly pleased. Agent. Noun. One who exerts power, or has the power to act. Beings. Noun. A living creature. 15th. Noun. The person or thing in the 15th position. Adjective. The ordinal form of the number 15. Infrared. Noun. Electromagnetic radiation of a wavelength longer than visible light, but shorter than microwave radiation, having a wavelength between 700 nanometers and 1 millimeter. Adjective. Having the wavelength in the infrared. Architects. Noun. A professional who designs buildings or other structures, or who prepares plans and superintends construction. Verb. To design, plan, or orchestrate. Eyeshadow. Noun. Makeup that is applied to the eyelids and below the eyes to give a darker complexion there. Lend. Noun. The lumbar region, loin. Interest. Noun. The price paid for obtaining, or price received for providing, money or goods in a credit transaction, calculated as a fraction of the amount or value of what was borrowed. Verb. To engage the attention of, to awaken interest in, to excite emotion or passion in behalf of a person or thing. Composed. Verb. To make something by merging parts. Adjective. Showing composure. Complexities. Noun. The state of being complex, intricacy, entanglement. Crowd. Noun. A group of people congregated or collected into a close body without order. Verb. To press forward, to advance by pushing. Cash. Noun. A store of things that may be required in the future, which can be retrieved rapidly, protected or hidden in some way. Verb. To place in a cache. Analysis. Noun. Decomposition into components in order to study a complex thing, concept, theory, etc. Farmer. Noun. A person who works the land and or who keeps livestock, especially on a farm. Cabinet. Noun. A storage closet either separate from, or built into, a wall. Apology. Noun. An expression of remorse or regret for having said or done something that harmed another. An instance of apologizing, saying that one is sorry. Me. Pronoun, as the direct object of a verb. Management. Noun. Administration. The use of limited resources combined with forecasting, planning, leadership and execution skills to achieve predetermined specific goals. Defense. Noun. The action of defending or protecting from attack, danger, or injury. Coins. Noun. Money. A piece of currency, usually metallic and in the shape of a disc, but sometimes polygonal, or with a hole in the middle. Verb. To make of a definite fineness, and convert into coins, as a mass of metal. Expense. Noun. A spending or consuming, often a disbursement of funds. Verb. To charge a cost against an expense account. To bill something to the company for which one works. Land. Noun. The part of earth which is not covered by oceans or other bodies of water. Verb. To descend to a surface, especially from the air. Adjective. Of or relating to land. Anniversary. Noun. A day that is an exact number of years. To the day, since a given significant event occurred, often preceded by an ordinal number indicating the number of years. Namespaces. Noun. A conceptual space that groups classes, identifiers, etc., to avoid conflicts with items in unrelated code that have the same names. Fluently. Adverb. In a fluent manner, as expressing oneself easily, especially in a foreign language. Hairstylist. Noun. A hairdresser. Ironing. Verb. To pass an iron over clothing or some other item made of cloth, in order to remove creases. Noun. The act of pressing clothes with an iron. Case. Noun. An actual event, situation, or fact. Verb. To propose hypothetical cases. Cabinet. Noun. A storage closet either separate from, or built into, a wall. Essential. Noun. A necessary ingredient. Adjective. Necessary. Earlier. Adjective. At a time in advance of the usual or expected event. Adverb. At a time before expected. Sooner than usual. Cooks. Noun. A person who prepares food. Verb. To prepare food for eating by heating it, often by combining it with other ingredients. Verb. To make the noise of the cuckoo. Verb. To throw. Laughed. Verb. To show mirth, satisfaction, or derision, by peculiar movement of the muscles of the face, particularly of the mouth, causing a lighting up of the face and eyes, and usually accompanied by the emission of explosive or chuckling sounds from the chest and throat. To indulge in laughter. Accounting. Verb. To provide explanation. Noun. The development and use of a system for recording and analyzing the financial transactions and financial status of an individual or a business. Adjective. Of or relating to accounting. Alignment. Noun. An arrangement of items in a line. Download. Noun. A file transfer to the local computer. Verb. To transfer data from a remote computer. Server. To a local computer, usually via a network. Derived. Verb. To obtain or receive something from something else. Adjective. Of, or pertaining to, conditions unique to the descendant species of a clade, and not found in earlier ancestral species. Believe. Verb. To accept as true, particularly without absolute certainty, i.e., as opposed to knowing. Favorite. Noun. A person or thing who enjoys special regard or favor. Verb. To favor. Adjective. Preferred or liked above all others. In less qualified. Decor. Noun. The style of decoration of a room or building. Hook. Noun. A rod bent into a curved shape, typically with one end free and the other end secured to a rope or other attachment. Verb. To attach a hook to. Asthma. Noun. A long-term respiratory condition, in which the airways may unexpectedly and suddenly narrow, often in response to an allergen, cold air, exercise, or emotional stress. Symptoms include wheezing, shortness of breath, chest tightness, and coughing. Northerners. Noun. A native or inhabitant of the north of a region, or of the world as a whole, such as one of the northern United States, the north of Norway, etc. Changing. Verb. To become something different. Noun. Change, alteration. Folding. Verb. To bend any thin material, such as paper, over so that it comes in contact with itself. Verb. To confine animals in a fold. Noun. The action of folding. A fold. Adjective. Designed to fold, as a folding bed, a folding bicycle, a folding chair, etc. Locally. Adverb. With respect to place, in place. Addressing. Verb. To prepare oneself. Noun. A process of putting a person's name and address on an item of mail. Hidden. Adjective. Located or positioned out of sight, not visually apparent. Verb. To put something in a place where it will be harder to discover or out of sight. Attorney. Noun. A lawyer. One who advises or represents others in legal matters as a profession. Verb. To work as a legal attorney. Lucky. Adjective. Of people favored by luck, fortunate, having good success or good fortune. Listens. Verb. To pay attention to a sound or speech. Documents. Noun. An original or official paper used as the basis, proof, or support of anything else, including any writing, book, or other instrument conveying information pertinent to such proof or support. Verb. To record in documents. Great. Noun. A person of major significance, accomplishment or acclaim. Adjective. Relatively large in scale, size, extent, number, i.e. having many parts or members, or duration, i.e. relatively long, very big. Adverb. Very well, in a very satisfactory manner. Interjection. Expression of gladness and content about something. Mobility. Noun. The ability to move, capacity for movement. Fried. Adjective. Cook by frying. Verb. A method of cooking food. At. Verb. To reply to or talk to someone, either online or face to face. From the practice of targeting a message or reply to someone online by writing at name. Noun. The at sign. At. Preposition. In, near, or in the general vicinity of a particular place. Desserts. Noun. A sweet confection served as the last course of a meal. Affordable. Adjective. Able to be afforded, inexpensive or reasonably priced. Cockerel. Noun. A young male chicken. Algorithmic. Adjective. Of, relating to, or being an algorithm. Behave. Verb. To conduct oneself well, or in a given way. Installer. Noun. One who installs. Lazy. Noun. A lazy person. Verb. To laze. Act in a lazy manner. Adjective. Unwilling to do work or make an effort. Disinclined to exertion. Checking. Verb. To inspect. To examine. Verb. To mark with a check pattern. Noun. The act of physically keeping an opposing player in check. Event. Noun. An occurrence. Something that happens. Verb. To occur, take place. Gorgeous. Adjective. Of a person or place, very beautiful. Increases. Noun. An amount by which a quantity is increased. Verb. Of a quantity, etc. To become larger or greater. Heroes. Noun. Somebody who possesses great bravery and carries out extraordinary or noble deeds. Craft. Noun. Strength, power, might, force. Verb. To make by hand and with much skill. Meaningful. Adjective. Having meaning, significant. Clean. Noun. Removal of dirt. Verb. To remove dirt from a place or object. Adjective. Heading. Physical. Free of dirt or impurities or protuberances. Adverb. Fully and completely. Crown. Noun. A royal, imperial or princely headdress. A diadem. Verb. To place a crown on the head of. Adjective. Of. Related to, or pertaining to a crown. Cooking. Verb. To prepare. Food. For eating by heating it, often by combining it with other ingredients. Verb. To make the noise of the cuckoo. Verb. To throw. Noun. The process of preparing food by using heat. Adjective. In progress. Happening. Gas. Noun. Matter in a state intermediate between liquid and plasma that can be contained only if it is fully surrounded by a solid, or in a bubble of liquid, or held together by gravitational pull. It can condense into a liquid, or can, rarely, become a solid directly. Verb. To kill with poisonous gas. Mascara. Noun. A cosmetic used to darken and thicken the eyelashes. Verb. To apply mascara to the eyelashes. Egg. Noun. An approximately spherical or ellipsoidal body produced by birds, reptiles, insects and other animals, housing the embryo during its development. Verb. To throw eggs at. Cruise. Noun. A sea or lake voyage, especially one taken for pleasure. Verb. To sail about, especially for pleasure. Banners. Noun. A flag or standard used by a military commander, monarch or nation. Verb. To adorn with a banner. Noun. One who bans something. Console. Noun. A standalone cabinet designed to stand on the floor, especially one that houses home entertainment equipment, such as a TV or stereo system. Hello. Noun. Hello, or an equivalent greeting. Verb. To greet with, hello. Interjection. A greeting, salutation, said when meeting someone or acknowledging someone's arrival or presence. Mortals. Noun. A human, someone susceptible to death. Centrally. Adverb. Location, in a central manner or situation. At, to, through or from the center. Business. Noun. A specific commercial enterprise or establishment. Adjective. Of, to, pertaining to or utilized for purposes of conducting trade, commerce, governance, advocacy or other professional purposes. Alchemist. Noun. One who practices alchemy. Blizzard. Noun. A large snowstorm accompanied by strong winds and greatly reduced visibility caused by blowing snow. Verb. Of snow. To fall in windy conditions. Dump. Noun. A place where waste or garbage is left. A ground or place for dumping ashes, refuse, etc. A disposal site. Verb. To release, especially in large quantities and chaotic manner. Chef. Noun. The presiding cook in the kitchen of a large household. Verb. To work as a chef. To prepare and cook food professionally. Flawless. Adjective. Without flaws, defects, or shortcomings. Perfect. Friction. Noun. The rubbing of one object or surface against another. Everywhere. Adverb. In or to all locations under discussion. Improves. Verb. To make something better. To increase the value or productivity of something. Competitive. Adjective. Capable of competing successfully. Longitude. Noun. Angular distance measured west or east of the prime meridian. Founder. Noun. One who founds or establishes, especially said of a company, project, organization, state. Cheat. Verb. To violate rules in order to gain advantage from a situation. Ethic. Noun. A set of principles of right and wrong behavior guiding, or representative of, a specific culture, society, group, or individual. Adjective. Moral. Relating to morals. Discharge. Noun. Pus or exudate, other than blood, from a wound or orifice, usually due to infection or pathology. Verb. To accomplish or complete, as an obligation. Failure. Noun. state or condition of not meeting a desirable or intended objective, opposite of success. Need. Noun, a requirement for something, something needed. Hiked. Verb, to take a long walk for pleasure or exercise. Fortunately. Adverb, in a fortunate manner. Average. Noun, the arithmetic mean. Verb, to compute the average of, especially the arithmetic mean. Adjective, constituting or relating to the average. Emotional. Adjective, of or relating to the emotions. Conscious. Noun, the part of the mind that is aware of itself. The consciousness. Adjective, alert, awake, with one's mental faculties active. Locksmith. Noun, one who practices locksmithing. Finalize. Verb, to make final or firm, to finish or complete. Breed. Noun, all animals or plants of the same species or subspecies. Verb, to produce offspring sexually, to bear young. Coastline. Noun, the shape, outline, or boundary of a coast. Company. Noun, a team, a group of people who work together professionally. Verb, to accompany, keep company with. Global. Noun, a globally scoped identifier. Adjective, concerning all parts of the world. Adverb, in the global manner. Worldwide. Loads. Noun, a burden, a weight to be carried. Verb, to put a load on or in. A means of conveyance or a place of storage. Adverb, lots, much, plenty, a great deal. Confrontational. Adjective, pertaining to a confrontation, characterized by, or given to initiating hostile encounter. In your face. Correspondent. Noun, someone who or something which corresponds. Adjective, corresponding, suitable, adapted, congruous, created. Verb, to bring into existence, sometimes in particular smiley face. Given. Verb, detransitive, to move, shift. Provide something abstract or concrete to someone or something or somewhere. Noun, a condition that is assumed to be true without further evaluation. Adjective, already arranged. Preposition, considering, taking into account, considering. Verb, to think about seriously. Noun, consideration. Adverb, given the circumstances. Preposition, taking into account. Lampshade. Noun, a cover over a lamp to either diffuse the light or to block it in certain directions to avoid glare. In the eyes. Verb, to intentionally call attention to the improbable, incongruent, or cliched nature of an element or situation featured in a work of fiction within the work itself. Achievements. Noun, the act of achieving or performing, a successful performance, accomplishment. Argument. Noun, a fact or statement used to support a proposition. A reason. Verb, nnes, to put forward as an argument. To argue. Blooming. Verb, to cause to blossom, to make flourish. Noun, the act by which something blooms. Adjective, opening and blossoms. Flowering. Adverb, often followed by well, bloody, bleeding, extremely. Mustard. Noun, a plant of certain species of the genus Brassica, or of related genera, especially Sinapis alba, in the family Brassicaceae, with yellow flowers, and linear seed pods. Adjective, of a dark yellow color. Informed. Verb, to instruct, train, usually in matters of knowledge. Adjective, instructed, having knowledge of a fact or area of education. Fairly. Adverb, manner, in a fair manner. Fair, not biased or skewed or favoring a certain party. Commission. Noun, a sending or mission, to do or accomplish something. Verb, to send or officially charge someone or some group to do something. Grapes. Noun, a small, round, smooth-skinned edible fruit, usually purple, red, or green, that grows in bunches on vines of genus Vitis. Verb, to pick grapes. Missing. Verb. To fail to hit. Noun. A value that is missing. Adjective. Not able to be located. Gone. Misplaced. Flags. Noun. A piece of cloth, often decorated with an emblem, used as a visual signal or symbol. Verb. To furnish or deck out with flags. Verb. To weaken. Become feeble. Noun. Any of various plants with sword-shaped leaves, especially irises. Specifically, Iris pseudochorus. Noun. A slice of turf. A sod. Verb. To pave with flagstones. Noun. A group of feathers on the lower part of the legs of certain hawks, owls, etc. Miro. Noun. The dark, durable, attractive wood of the Portia tree Thespesia populnea. Honor. Noun. Recognition of importance or value. Respect. Veneration. Of someone, usually for being morally upright or successful. Verb. To think of highly. To respect highly. To show respect for. To recognize the importance or spiritual value of. Ballerina. Noun. A female ballet dancer. Chief. Noun. A leader or head of a group of people, organization, etc. Verb. To smoke cannabis. Adjective. Primary. Principal. Means. Verb. To lament. Verb. To intend. Noun. Now chiefly in the plural. A method or course of action used to achieve some result. Noun. Resources. Riches. Noun. An instrument or condition for attaining a purpose. Analogy. Noun. A relationship of resemblance or equivalence between two situations, people, or objects, especially when used as a basis for explanation or extrapolation. Named. Verb. Detransitive. To give a name to. Adjective. Having a name. Flat. Noun. An area of level ground. Verb. To make a flat call. To call without raising. Adjective. Having no variations in height. Adverb. So as to be flat. Become. Verb. To arrive, come, to a place. Liar. Noun. One who tells lies. Mother. Noun. A human, female who has given birth to a baby. Canned. Verb. To seal in a can. Adjective. Preserved in cans. Cleaned. Verb. To remove dirt from a place or object. Adjective. Having been made clean. Changed. Verb. To become something different. Fills. Verb. To occupy fully. To take up all of. Noun. After a possessive. A sufficient or more than sufficient amount. Noun. One of the thills or shafts of a carriage. Lumberjack. Noun. A person whose work is to fell trees. Verb. To work as a lumberjack. Cutting down trees. Compassion. Noun. Deep awareness of the suffering of another, coupled with the wish to relieve it. Verb. To pity. Disappointment. Noun. A feeling of sadness or frustration when a strongly held expectation is not met. Channel. Noun. The physical confine of a river or slough, consisting of a bed and banks. Activity. Noun. The state or quality of being active. Activeness. Course. Noun. A sequence of events. Verb. To run or flow, especially of liquids and more particularly blood. Beat. Noun. A stroke. A blow. Verb. To hit. Strike. Adjective. Exhausted. Meat. Noun. The flesh, muscle tissue, of an animal used as food. Chatted. Verb. To be engaged in informal conversation. Affliction. Noun. A state of pain, suffering, distress or agony. Identify. Verb. To establish the identity of someone or something. Liking. Verb. To enjoy, be pleased by. Favor. Be in favor of. Verb. To be likely. Infer. Verb. To introduce something as a reasoned conclusion. To conclude by reasoning or deduction, as from premises or evidence. Dryer. Noun. One who, or that which, dries, a desiccative. Article. Noun. A piece of non-fictional writing such as a story, report, opinion piece, or entry in a newspaper, magazine, journal, dictionary, encyclopedia, etc. Verb. To bind by articles of apprenticeship. Automatically. Adverb. In an automatic manner. Empathetic. Adjective. Showing empathy for others, and recognizing their feelings. Empathic. Expiry. Noun. A date by which an object either should not be used or loses its value, depending upon the item. Noun. End. Termination. Expiration. Employers. Noun. A person, firm or other entity which pays for or hires the services of another person. Everybody. Pronoun. All people. Different. Noun. The different ideal. Adjective. Not the same. Exhibiting a difference. Adverb. Differently. Cream. Noun. The butterfat, milk fat part of milk which rises to the top. This part when separated from the remainder. Verb. To puree. To blend with a liquefying process. Adjective. Cream-colored. Having a yellowish-white color. Dashboard. Noun. A panel under the windscreen of a motor car or aircraft, containing indicator dials, compartments, and sometimes controls. Verb. To organize in a dashboard format.